We got started about 15 years ago. We picked grapes with the children and made some wine and entered the state fair, and we won Best of Show. So that was a lot of fun, and decided to do it again the second year and won Best of Show again. So we thought, why don't we just take our life savings and open up a winery? So here we are, 13 years later. We have a pretty good size small winery, and we have a brewery, a cidery, and a distillery. So we've branched out quite a bit. I've had myself and our winemaker Patrick Spenceley has a formal background. He did some training over in New Zealand and worked a few harvests there and trained under a couple people here in the U.S. And so between Patrick and I, we have quite a bit of winemaking knowledge. And I think we make some great wines. We had some double golds this year at the state competition, and we've had our wine served at the White House. And the Obamas have served our wine 3 different times, so that's kind of cool. We do all 100% Michigan grapes, which is why we put our wine in some international competitions and have done quite well. So is to prove that you can make great Michigan wine with the terroir that we have. We use primarily Great Lakes oak barrels. I like to get the flavor of the terroir where we're at. I don't want to make a California wine. I don't want to make an Argentinian wine. We model our wines more like French, even though they're uniquely Michigan. Our growing season is more like you would see in parts of France. And I think we make some great Michigan wines. There's some wines that a lot of the tourists in Michigan have a taste for sweeter wines, and we make those, but our real pride goes in the dry reds and the dry whites. And we grow grapes right here. We have estate-grown grapes here. We grow grapes on our vineyard on I-94, and we also have a couple growers, contract growers in Southwest Michigan and up in Traverse City. A lot of people are learning to appreciate Michigan wines. You can make some killer Chardonnays and Rieslings in dry Gewürztraminers in Michigan. So you can make some killer whites. It's harder. About every 4 years I can make a really, really good red. And the challenge is to have a great growing season and getting it so you have it's easy in Michigan to get a great nose and a great mid palate. It's harder to get the finish. So about every 4 years I get a complete wine. The other years it's still good wine, it's just not championship caliber.